Welcome to this business section live stream on Akulmach channel. My name is Chandrakant, and in this program, we learn about the top companies in your state. And since we are, on a mission to understand the top companies in Delhi state, today we are talking about top company in Delhi in the real estate area. Let's find out which is this top company. Of course, this is DLF. DLF is one of the big real estate giant operating out of Delhi region. Although they are present all across India, they have many projects running all across India and also globally. But they are almost 60-year-old company, a real estate company based out of Delhi. They started their operations with in Delhi and New Delhi region, and today they are number one company in the area of real estate, catering to lot of expectations of their clients. So what makes them so special, why they are number one, why people love them, all that we will find out in this live stream. All right, so let's find out why they are loved. So first of all, they have huge experience in the construction space. They know exactly how to build a particular colony, how to develop an area, what amenities will be required, what sanitation requirement, what civil services projects may be completed before the residential or the commercial activities can be built over that particular area. So they are very expert in that, and therefore they have a lot of experience. They have successfully executed many projects, commercial as well as the residential projects, and whenever they come up with a project, they have a checklist of things to do. So because the construction business is a complicated project, any construction project requires so many things, and when these activities needs to be completed, many of these activities are regulated by various government departments like fire, sanitation, water supply, roads, PWD, etc. So before they start doing any construction work, they have to actually obtain the permission. So since they are fairly old organization, they have a checklist of things to do. So if somebody is buying a property from DLF, it is very safely assumed that they would have taken care of all the required permissions from various government department. And if a customer is buying from them, then in future the customer will not face any government related issues with regard to his property which he has invested in. So, and they have their operations are fairly old, so therefore there is a level of confidence that the DLF has been able to build over these years, because they have delivered so many thousands of projects in their existence. So this is one of the item which is very, very important. And many companies come and go, they do a shoddy job, and sometimes they fail to satisfy, they fail to bring the customer expectation to a high standard. But DLF has actually methodically overcome all of these challenges, and they have been able to provide world-class residential as well as commercial property to their consumers. And while doing that, they are taking care of the basic construction. They have also focused on providing quality. The how they basically build a structure, a housing structure or a commercial structure using the latest technology which can withstand, say for example, earthquake, which can withstand torrential rain, which can withstand wind, things which are affected mostly in any construction business. So DLF has a fleet of engineers and fleet of architects who are very highly trained, and these people actually design their work in such a way that all of these earthquake, all the natural calamities are taken care. The structures are very resilient and very strong. They use material which are latest, whether it is concrete or tiles or steel which is being used, or any new technology. So whenever DLF comes up with a project, they always tend to use the latest development in the area of construction. Therefore, they are at the forefront of constructing even large skyscrapers and all kinds of building, even colonies, and large skyscrapers and high-rise buildings, because they have the expertise and technology to create these lofty structures. And they use the latest technology. They also ensure that the material used in the buildings are also of the latest. So if they are putting some sort of a tile or a stone, rest assured that that material will be top of the line, really world class, and will serve the purpose in your dwelling. So whether you're buying a house for your living or an office is buying the property for commercial activity, they will actually custom build that property for that particular use. So people have lot that confidence that when they buy the property from DLF, although they have to pay slightly more, but then they get the value for their money. At the same time, they follow the sustainability aspect, which has become very important. And if you know that sustainability is the key today of any dwelling, any building. Say, for example, if you don't have roads, then the colony will not be sustainable. There will be no access in and out to a particular place which is constructed. So this is the basic sustainability. But in the recent times, especially in last 20 years, the climate sustainability has become very, very important. And as you know that even at the UN level, the carbon footprint and the climate impact is being discussed, and all countries are coming forward and giving sort of a commitment that they are going to reduce the human activity footprint on the climate. And therefore, since construction projects are very widespread, in fact, construction projects are second after the railways, if you look at the construction activity. So therefore, DLF being numero uno in Delhi state as a construction company, they follow the sustainability principles set up by Government of India, which in turn are set up by the United Nations. So global sustainability indexes, they completely follow. So if there is a wastage of water, they will put the system in their premise, in their construction projects, so that the water is circulated, purified and circulated. They also put rainwater harvesting, they also put solar. So these are the basic sustainability things that they do in their property. Now, if you go to some other builder who do not have expertise in building and integrating these things, then obviously as a consumer of that commercial property, you will not get that benefit. But if you go into a DLF constructed activity building, then automatically your future expense will come down considerably, because then you're not buying a lot of electricity from the electricity generation department. You're not buying a lot of water, because you're circulating the water into gray, black water, and also the pure water. And then you have a processing plant in your premise to make sure that your water is purified and is not wasted. Similarly, electricity. So all of this will actually impact some sort of it will reduce the load on the climate. And therefore DLF is implementing all of these activities in their buildings. I would like to also tell you that the mental health is also one of the key aspects. So DLF buildings are very well designed. They give enough open space for people to have interaction, people to have recreation, people to just take a walk, stroll inside their premise. So they will not only build these structures which are sustainable, they will also keep the sustainability of the occupants in mind, and make sure that when they construct, they should actually provide all facilities for their residents or occupants, so that they can have comfortable living without worrying about things of say for example, if they want to watch a movie, there will be a theater nearby. If they want to go and take a walk in the park, there will be a park inside the building. So things like that. So DLF actually plans all of these things. They have the very nice architects who can integrate all of these facilities. So just imagine, these projects can be very, very complicated, and construction of such complicated projects requires a good planning, a good project management skill, and DLF has those skills when they actually start building, starting from procurement of the raw material to construction, what skill sets are required, whether the construction will be sustainable, are they polluting while construction, how they are ensuring that there is no sound pollution, what if there is accidents during the constructions or later on, what if there is a fire. So all of these questions are part of their ethos, and they are never in any controversy of any building collapse or any fire in any of their buildings, touch wood, but so far there is no incident like that in any of these DLF buildings. So that is why they are numero uno in Delhi state. And lastly, the customer service. So DLF is committed to ensuring that customer satisfaction is very, very important for them. Customers are the king, and customer expect certain services from a construction company. So they are very professional in that aspect, where since they are taking money from the consumer, from the customer, they are ensuring that money is the customer must feel that money is well spent, and they are not paying anything extra for something which they haven't got. So they actually fulfill all their commitments. They commit, they charge the fee for that commitment, and then they deliver the quality product. And therefore the customer satisfaction is very, very important for DLF, and they have the system even for the customer satisfaction. And in case whenever somebody buys a property, the property requires a lot of paperwork with the government. So they have the fleet of lawyers who help their buyers in fulfilling these paperwork, etc., with least amount of legwork. So basically they ensure that customers need not run around across various government departments, and many times customer may not know the entire regulation, but since DLF is in that business, they know the regulation. They have the people who not only know the current regulation but also keep themselves abreast with what is coming, any changes happening in the government policy. So customer satisfaction in this regard becomes very, very important when it comes to when you want to buy property, you want to basically deal with a person who reduces your headache. And in that segment, DLF has been able to fulfill all commitment, and therefore customer satisfaction is one of the key items that DLF provide. So you not only get the quality, you also get all kinds of support, and you also get support in terms of paperwork and subsequently any issues that you may encounter. And let's talk about quality. The quality is important, and the quality is managed by the employees. So all of this will lead to hiring the best brains in that segment, which is the real estate segment. So today in Delhi, DLF in construction business has about, as per their website, 1608 employees full time, and these are experts, these are the planners, these are the employees who are architects, and think about how to integrate various aspects of a building, how to ensure that regulations are followed, how to ensure that safety and security in the building is provided, enough open space are provided in case of any disaster, how building will survive, how the building will have exit for people to come out of the building, how easily it can be done. So all of these things requires a lot of planning, and the planning is done by the people. So company cannot exist in vacuum without the asset, which is the workforce. So they employ the best construction experts, and their strength is 1600, roughly 1600 plus people working in Delhi region. They may have other offices across India because they are a very big organization, and their turnover is almost about $150 billion. So construction projects are very expensive, as you know, and they are fairly large, and they have businesses spread across the world. But in Delhi, they have 1600 people working in their premise. They may have a huge employee strength in rest of the other states and other countries. So if you're looking for buying a house, then DLF is definitely a good company to approach and pick up their property. They produce premium products, they produce safer products, safer houses, safer commercial properties, and they will also produce a sustainable property. So if you move into their construction, you can be rest assured that for next couple of decades you will not have any issues with regard to basic requirements and also your comfortable living. At the same time, if you are looking for starting a career in the area of real estate, of course, you can approach DLF. However, that selection criteria may be slightly higher because they will like to take the best people available in that area. Therefore, kindly look at DLF, what they do, and make sure that you have the right skills before you approach DLF if you want to join them. And they are one of the high paying company. They always value their skills, their expertise, and then they adequately provide the remuneration to that employee. So hopefully this information which I provided to you with regard to the top company in real estate in New Delhi will be helpful to you. So join me again in the next program, and in this program we discuss about the top company in a state. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.